What's up, boys and girls? We're back again with a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to make an epic 666 delete beat. I think this is one of those things people try, like ask for. I think, right? I've seen people in 666 deletes, like comment section asking how they made the 808 or how they made the beat. Right, I'm here to explain to you how to make an 808 like 666 delete, how to make drums like 666 delete, and how to make melodies and everything like 666 delete. So if you're interested, stay tuned because I will show you how to make 666 delete a beat. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more complex. It doesn't look complex, but it's there's gonna be sound design involved, and I didn't organize this project at all, so it's gonna be a pain to explain, but I'll try it anyway. I'll start with the intro. Instead of going like by drums and 808s and melodies, I'll start by the intro because that's where the most of the stuff is happening for some reason. I have no idea why. One thing to keep in mind when you make one of these beats, it's not gonna make sense and mixing is going to be thrown out the window. So first of all, to open the beat, I have this little clank metal thing that I found on Splice, which sounded cool to me, so you know, I took it and I put it in. Then to start the beat off, I have these drums here. I have these hi-hats, right, to kind of start off the beat, grabbing the attention of the listener very fast, because that's what happens in 666 delete beats. It doesn't really do an intro, it just starts off and makes its sound distorted as shit. So that's what I did, right? Then I have this, this little thing, which I put two of them in, and they do this together, right? Then on top of that, I have this melody that I also found on Splice. This one sounds like this. Tripplesix delete melodies tend to be very weird and out there, but this is one of those melodies that it's not that weird, but it's not like a normal trap melody you'd usually hear. Then I have this bass. Let me turn these on for a second. Right, I have this bass. Basically, this bass, I made it with Serum. It's just a sine wave and a saw wave with detune, and it's shortened here, like the general volume envelope automation thingy. This one is for general volume, so you see every time it plays, it goes down. That's your volume. Then I have this one, which I dragged in Serum. You can drag these, create shapes and drag these. I put these on the chorus pitch, only on this one. I should have put it on this one. That doesn't matter. I put it on this one because it gives it a transient, basically. So if you listen to the bass, you can kind of hear when it starts the little boom, 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 right? That's like your transient and your 808. Then for effects, I have a hyper dimension to make it wide, a distortion, of course, a flanger, which makes it sound all whoosh, 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 right, and a compressor. Then on the mixer channel, am I in the right one? Yes. In the mixer channel, more distortion, an EQ, which looks like this, and a wave shaper to clip the bass. And that's it. Then I made this very simple pattern going up, down, up, down. Basic 808 pattern, anyone should be able to do that. Then I have these hi-hats, which is just a normal hi-hat, like pattern, right? With this beat I went for very bouncy hi-hats, because it fit the 808 pattern very well, in my opinion. Then last few things for the intro. I got these vocals from Higurashi something, Higurashi, When They Cry. Sick anime, really fucking confusing though, and it's fucked up, so if you can't see blood, I wouldn't watch that. But basically it's anime about insane people, and there's a lot of like laughing females, so I took that, and now I have this. And then before the drop I have this. Right? And then I have this thing. And I'll show you how I made that, right? So first of all, get a sample. I challenged myself because I'm kind of dumb or something. But basically I took the ha, right? And I shortened it, and then I put on this thing, I put it on 18. I put a reverb on, I put distortion on, LFO tool to make it go like boop 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 boop. You can't hear it. Oh, okay. Basically this. Right, that's the LFO tool. For codecs makes it sound like weird as shit, like that's for codecs. More distortion, an EQ that looks like this. Please don't hurt me. And more reverb. And then I have this channel pitch, which makes it go up and down. So you have the beep beep. That's what that is, like this little thing. And this is volume automation. I don't know why, because it doesn't work. But that's fine. Then I have this. And this. Before the drop. And that's basically the intro. So the intro together sounds like this. And one more thing, this reversed sweep. Right, that's the whole intro. Kind of a lot at once, but right, that's just tripplesix lead style, I think. Like, that's how I interpret it. Then I have this bass 808 thing that I made, which you can't hear because the automation clips are fucked. Right, I have this 808 in Serum. I'll show you what it sounds like. It sounds like that. It sounds weird because that's like tripplesix deletes 808s are weird. So if you want to make an 808 like tripplesix delete, I recommend you get a Serum patch or a different synthesizer if you know how they work. I don't, I use Serum. And in Serum there's these wavetables in Spectral called Monster, and they sound weird as hell, right? So I'll turn off the effects 6. So if I turn off all the effects, it sounds like this. So basically what I did, right? First, on this one, this is the level control on the first, like the volume control on the first wavetable. Then I have this one, which is the wavetable position. So you see this moving when it plays. That's this automation. Wavetable position makes the wavetable move. So you see this is the wavetable visualizer. And if you move it along, it changes the wavetable, right? Okay. Then on number 3, I have the chorus pitch again. So that's why you hear that little laser sound, like the ping, ping. That's your transient. The general volume of the 808, like the envelope, to make it short. Then I put on a hyper dimension to make everything wide. Then a distortion. Compressor, then more distortion, EQ that looks like this again, and then a wave shaper. This is one of those things that is more, it's mostly like trust the process. If it sounds weird, that's fine. Just keep on like editing it and processing it, and it will sound good in the end. Then that's the 808, right? I'll come back to the 808 patterns later. But let's do hi-hats and everything first. So I have, first of all, clap with a ding, open hat, hi-hat, and a noise clap. So this hi-hat on track 9, let's see. Distortion, chorus, which makes it sound like funny. Basically, this is what it sounds like without chorus. This is with chorus. Like it widens it somehow or something. It gives it extra voices, extra unison. Then a flanger, which makes it go like right? Yes, very good explanation. I don't know the musical terms, but it makes it kind of like 8D audio, I guess. Right? Then I have this clap, which has only distortion and an EQ that looks like this, which is just for volume boosting. Then I have this open hat, which I don't think has nothing. And then this cosmic clap with the bell has an EQ that has these frequencies taken out because those were loud and painful for my ears. So this pattern sounds like this on its own. So very bouncy hi-hats, I think, right? But that's like the whole thing with 666 lead beats. They sound simple, but they're kind of complex in a way. So you keep the attention of your listener in the 808 sound design. Instead of making a complex melody, you make a complex 808 that sounds sick. So the 808 is like the star of the show, right? So for melodies, I just have this simple piano thing that I made, which is very loud on its own because it's kind of very distorted. But this is like the pattern for it. This is what it looks like. Just these 4 notes. And I did the same thing as I did with the melody on the last tutorial. Like reverse it and then re-reverse it when I export it. This is the melody reversed. Alt-Y to reverse it again. Right? Then when you have reversed it, you can reverse it again and you get this. Okay, for effects on that, there's a lot actually. Holy shit. Effects are for codecs, which is like a voice editor something in FL, but it makes it sound funny. So I'll show it step by step, right? Show it step by step. Here you go. So this is dry, without effects. Right? For codecs. Fruity reverb. Just for space. Then a distortion. RC20, which makes it go all wobbly, right? You hear that wobbly. Then I have an EQ that cuts the lows, because those are really loud when you distort something. Another distortion, another EQ that cuts this frequency, because that hurt my ears. And then an LFO tool, which is again volume automation for the melody. So you get this. Right. That's the first melody I want to show you. Then I have this, which just follows the 808 pattern, honestly, but I have some edited notes, basically. But this is the serum patch for it. To saw waves, this one is a little detuned, and this is like, it's pretty short. Then I have hyperdimension, to make it wide. Distortion, which is automated to this, so it distorts at peak volume, and then the distortion goes off when you get down. Then I have this chorus, which makes it sound like it gives it more unison, more voices basically. And then this multi-band compressor to tighten it up a little bit. And that's all the melodies. Now, for the... let's do kicks first, because kicks are again literally the same as last beat. Basically this. I boosted them to shit because I want them to sound distorted as hell. I linked them to 17. Let's see. EQ. I removed everything on the 30. Normally I do 20, but 30 just sounded better to me. And yeah, that's it, right? Basically boost them to hell. If you go inside the sample like this, there's this little wrench and this little light bulb thing. If you go to the light bulb, there's boost, which boosts the 808. 808. I say kick. I'm sorry. Okay, that's the kick basically. So the drum pattern altogether sounds like this. Right. Okay, 808 pattern, pretty interesting because tripplesix the lead does like melodies with this 808, like counter melodies or something. So I did the same, but first I have one pattern without, which sounds like this. And then I convert, or like I transition to this 808 pattern. So I have these notes playing like a little counter melody, right? Just beep boop boop. And then I have another one, which is this one. And it plays every like second pattern 4. So I have pattern 2, pattern 4, pattern 2, pattern 4, and then I have the counter melody that I made. And then again, pattern 2, pattern 4, pattern 2, pattern 4, counter melody. Together it sounds like this. Let me turn this off. Right? Oh my god. Together they sound like this. Right, that's the whole 808 pattern basically. And then for the outro, I changed up the kick pattern a little bit. And I got this melody back for the outro. And I added the intro bass back, but without all the flanger effects. So it sounds like this in the outro. Right, and then finally for the outro effects thingies, I got these from Splice again, like creepy, spooky effects, sweeps, right? Sounds like this. Because it sounded cool, so I added them, right? So the whole beat all together sounds like this. So as always, I hope everyone enjoyed and found this video to be useful. I hope everyone can like use this in their next beats or use the tips in their next beats. I hope everyone learned something new, and I'll see you on the next video.